Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, wherever in this fine world you might be, whatever time it might be, and welcome back to Big Sky Farms at Westbridge Hills. Let me jump in here and just shut this guy off here a minute. We are starting off on a bit of a sour note here. Last time you guys saw this, it was out in the field chopping up some corn. A little off-camera work. I finished up the corn and almost got the silo filled up. I was working on one of the last loads and went to unload and discovered that something is jacked up in here, and the hydraulics won't work for this thing. Won't unload that cart. So, uh, conveniently, we were right next to the dealer here, so we brought it to them, and they'll hopefully take a look at it here in a little bit. Like I said, the cylinder was just about, or the cylinder, whew, excuse me, silo was just about full. It actually was full. We didn't get the last truckload in it quite yet, so we were able just to keep going. But now that we got to wait for a little more room in that silo, we're gonna let the dealer take a look at it, see if they can figure out what's going on in there. So while they're doing that, thought we would jump in pickup here, and we are going to cruise out here, and I think we're going to do a little bit of baling today. Get that straw up off that, the rest of that barley straw up there. So I had quite a bit of fun doing that here last time, so we'll do a little bit more of that. Shouldn't take us too long, I don't think, but we'll see how long it takes. If there's time left, we will get rolling on those sunflowers. We're going to play a little bit with some course play and some auto drive, see if we can get some of that set up and rolling on those sunflowers, and then we will, yeah, we'll go from there. See where the world and where life takes us. So we will do a little bit more baling here. Get rid of that. This guy fired up here. And let's see. Get our baler rolling there with that feeder house. And we're going to see what kind of work we can do here. So we will have our foot on the brakes here, so that when that chamber gets full, now did this change on us, I wonder? Looks like it might have. So did we, it changed bale size on us too? Goodness. Got all sorts of stuff going on here. Alright, so shut the baler off here, figure out, see. What we gotta do there. Oh no, it didn't. We got the big ones on here. Okay, we're good there. Whew! That was a close one. I didn't think it would change with it in the chamber. Now, where? Not sure what we got going on there. Nothing there. Why? Okay, there we go. Was kind of hoping we'd be able to do that. Turn off automatic drop. There we go. That's what we want, right? Okay. We will have to do this one. get up to the bale size. We'll jump out and just make sure this is going to work this time. All these different settings, all this different equipment, sometimes gets a little confusing every now and again. So, all right, getting close there. There, we got it going. All right, as soon as we're closed. Didn't eat a little bit. No, usually it eats a little bit. So we'll let you guys ride along here just a little bit. Like I said, I have never really enjoyed doing round bales in Farm Sim. I don't particularly care for them in real life either, but this is automatic drop has kind of been a little bit fun there. So we drop down, it does kick it out of the way. Cool. There we go. Awesome, awesome. So still cruising around here, getting towards the middle of September. We got those sunflowers that are ready. I think we might have some corn that's ready too to combine. Just rolling along, getting crops harvested, getting food put up for them hungry moos that are coming here in a few months. So and closed, and away we go again. Cool, cool. All right. See. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get a little music going here for you guys, give you a little round baling montage here, and we will catch you when we are a little closer to being done. Okay. Coming back here to you, finishing up the last little bit here. Guessing we can for sure get one more. I don't know if we'll dare push it to two. Because I'm trying to figure out what that random tree is out there. To investigate that. Yeah, looks like we might be able to get that second one out of there. Or a last full one here. So it's going to be real close. Ooh. Yeah, we should be able to. We should be just fine for that. So it looks like we will have a little bit of time left here today. So I was just thinking while I was baling this, we've got straw, so the cows will be bedded down nice. We have silage going. We got some mineral on order, however. Are we going to get one full one yet out of there, you think? Let's try it. I don't think we're going to, and I'm probably going to regret this. We'll have to end up driving around trying to fill the baler up. But we shall see. Anyway, we do not have any dry hay down. Or some hay down to dry. So what we might do is we may cruise back up to the yard and get the swather down there by the dairy and start some course play worker off cutting some straw for us. Oh, look at there, guys. Oh, love it when a plan comes together that we can be done with that. Excellent. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this tractor and round baler down here to the dairy site. We are going to get the tractor and loading wagon back up to the yard, and we'll get the swather and come back down. And start cutting over here. Okay. I guess we'll just go in here. There's our load that didn't quite fit in the silo. So let's just take a quick look here before we jump out. We had 45 bales. That should give us a good start. So, okay. Let's get up to the yard, get our swather, get headed back down here. I don't think we're going to need to. Yeah, we won't worry about picking these bales up right now. Weather looks good for a couple of days yet, so. But getting towards the middle of September, that hay's going to have to lay there for a little bit to get dry, so. Okay. Here is the swather. This is a mod by BC Bueller? Not exactly sure how you say his name. This is rapidly becoming one of my favorite mods in the game. The realistic handling of this thing, how it mows, is just flat awesome, and I love it. Not a super fast transport speed, but very, very lifelike. I love the immersion in it. And the 30-foot heads for swathing grain if need be, or if we're going to chop some hay. Just great. So, okay, getting here to the field. One thing I do like is the fact that this thing will automatically kick out dry hay. So that is just a real cat's meow, if you ask me. So we are going to set this guy up on a course here. We're going to do 4 headlands. I'm going to start to work on the headlands. I do want about 5% headland overlap. We're going to go up and down. That's all fine. I do want this on the longest edge. We'll generate a course and see what that looks like. So make sure, yep, looks good. Whoop, there we go. We're going to get him just a little bit further. Let's back up because we didn't have the header turning. There, let's get her going. There we go. Oop. Okay. Now, part of the reason we're going to have this guy do this coworker. Part of the reason we're going to have our coworkers have course play drive this is they are able to drive it and really get the most out of this for efficiency purposes. So, but I believe from the last time there, we have a little bit of life left in our drone battery. So we are gonna bail out here, get that drone set up for us, and see what kind of a drone work we can get there. Right, so after that little drone ride there, we are going to take, actually I think we're going to use this little guy. We'll leave our baler parked here, and we are going to run up and get the hay rake. Part of the really cool part of that mod is from BC is that it's conditioned and ready for us to bale right away. Part of what he did with the game mechanics and how he used the game mechanics in that swather, it's just really cool. So we will go get that set up and ready to go, and then we might call it for the episode for today. So More of our floating cars there. Not real sure what happened to the traffic on here, although I don't think anything did. I think it could be just my inability to do good landscaping. So, okay. Let's see if we can get this baby lined up here. Ooh, looks like we might be able to. Heck yeah. There we go. Okay. All right. I think we'll just get this down there and get it set up. It does take just a minute to get this GPS line set. I'll show you how we do that. We kind of manipulate the GPS here just a little bit. And for my purposes in this game, it works out very, very, very well. So, all right. Jump back outside here. And from Montana, where I am from here, this is about as realistic a gameplay as we can get for how we put up hay here in Montana. So when that swather came out and when this twin rake came out, it was very, very cool for me. So what I'll show you here is, and can we do it? What do we got going on here? Oh, it takes him a minute to move over. Okay. So, we got a B in here. I think we got a B in our course play setup. No. And I don't think our... Oh, so anyway. Knowing from previous games that our swather settings are at 16.1 feet, we want to try and get our twin rake to run. It'll actually be running, let's see, right between these two. So we want to set so that we're running right down the middle of these two, pulling these two into one here. So a little bit different way to do it. It's how a lot of hay is put up here in the west, western part of the U.S. This is, of course, for real life. This is after it's laid and dried for, or cured, I guess you would call it, for a couple of days. So I have had course play work with this, and now I'm trying to remember which one of these buttons will slide my... Oh, there it is. I kind of narrow up that windrow there just a little bit. All right. So now open up our GPS, and we're going to do auto width on this. So that's 25, not bad, but we do want it to be... Oop. 32. We'll call it 32.3. That will work. So I want to make sure that my lines are on so I can kind of see. Looks like we've got a bit of an offset in there that we don't want. Okay. So we're going to turn them on. We're going to lower it down. And we'll get laid in here, right kind of where we want to be, just inside these outside tires. Excuse me. Open up our GPS menu back up. Set our direction. We'll center it, and we'll be spot on, ready to go when we come back next time. So, hopefully you found this entertaining. Hopefully you found it educational or informative. Hope it helps you out. Thanks for watching.